We're back in Clam Lake, Wisconsin for our 4th annual Purple Heart Veterans Bear Hunt. I can't say enough about Clam Lake and the surrounding community for their support for this event. Pine Point donating the lodge, several bar and grills donating meals. When you get support like this, it makes the event so much more genuine. So I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to everyone who donated. Before we get to bear hunting, let's introduce Randy, our guide, and the veterans.
I'm Randy with Clam Lake Guide and Taxidermy. We're back at season 4 for the Wisconsin 2023 bear season and the Purple Heart hunts. The community's really gotten behind us again, donating several meals and lodging, and it's great to see everyone get together and support these guys. We're looking forward to another great season.
My name is Gunner Sergeant Mike Rios. I was born in Los Angeles, California. I live in San Diego now. I did my first three tours in Iraq, and then my last one would be in Afghanistan, where I was injured, hit with a rocket-propelled grenade. And, you know, through this whole ordeal, I would say it's one of the best things that ever happened to me.
My name is Mike Scar. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 2000 to 2006. I was deployed in Iraq in 2004, and then wounded in 2004.
So growing up in, well, like I said, Los Angeles, you can imagine, the only thing I ever really hunted out there was two-legged deer. I never had a opportunity, but always had the fascination, especially after I got into the Marine Corps, and I'm you know, talking all these different backgrounds, and everyone's explaining to me how great it is to get out there and hunt and harvest an animal. So, but because of the war, if I wasn't getting ready to deploy, if I wasn't trying to, you know, stay home for a little bit from a little break from being on deployment, I wasn't really doing much else. So when I got an opportunity after my injury to do a bear hunt, I was like, wow, who am I, you know, to all of a sudden get this opportunity with this organization? Absolutely, yes. I took advantage of it, and I said, I want to be out here. I want to try this.
People often ask why I don't film more of the interactions between the veterans. And a lot of the conversations that are had about combat experiences are had in confidence and are shared amongst each other, and I choose to keep that private. The other reason is, well, if you know any veterans, we tend to be a little brash, a little bit inappropriate, and unfiltered. So let's get to the blinds and you'll see.
You waiting for me to start an OnlyFans page?
This is your one shot here to say whatever you want before the bear comes in. I mean, there's no guarantees it's gonna make the film, having met you for 2 days.
So this is my first bear hunt, right? And I'm super stoked and excited. But you guys have been giving me like a lot of things to remember. Like, I don't know why I gotta fucking bite the bear heart or smell it. But tradition's tradition, you know. So I'm gonna do what I can.
Yeah, I don't think this one's making the video.
It might. I mean, shit. But just keep tradition alive, you know. Semper Fi, brother. I'm all about that. I'm gonna get this bear. We're gonna go home. We're gonna eat some backstrap. I'm gonna have to wash the fuck out of my hands. But other than that, I'm straight. So I'm just sitting here confused and motivated at the same time.
never prepared me for when I first saw the first bear come out with a couple of cubs. And I'm sitting there, shaking in my boots, wondering, am I going to shoot this thing? And they're like, no, you can't shoot the one with the cubs. I'm like, damn. I don't know the difference in them. Just like I didn't know the difference in it between a doe and a buck when I first started. So when I came out and actually watching the sow, watching the cubs eat and interact was an incredible experience on top of something that I just was already enjoying.
He's right back to work. So anyway, he's that rod.
Yes, sir.
Instead of hopping in his truck to go across the street to one of the other cabins.
This is your moment to shine here. Say something cool.
Something cool.
Something cool, yeah. Let's go shoot some bears.
That's been said already.
Oh, that was it.
You gotta be
Dinner's
original.
ready.
You gotta be original.
That's very sweet.
So day one, we shot a couple of cubs, right? Threw them in the back so nobody knew where they were at. I think there's gonna be a pretty good season.
Randy, I'll put you on the spot here. Oh, we're doing it. So, we've been working together for almost a decade, and slowly this thing has come together and built into High Point Adventures, and we decided as a board to give out an award every year for the Citizen Patriot, and you were the first one for 2023 for all the stuff you do for High Point and for other veterans. So I'd like to present you with this award.
Woo! All right, Grand Diesel. You know where that goes.
You become like family, man.
You my man.
Hey, appreciate everything you do.
That's so much as I appreciate you guys. If you cry, I swear. If you cry,
It was really nice to be able to recognize Randy for all he's done throughout the years. I don't think people realize the financial and time sacrifice that these outfitters make when they donate an event like this. We wanted to create an award to recognize those people that continue to give and go above and beyond every year. So got a real nice meal together, got a couple of winks of sleep, and we're off to the blinds for day 2.
And there it was. I saw this big black image just about 150 yards out. And I was, oh man, I grabbed Ryan and said, dude, like real quietly, of course, there's something big. And our anticipation was that the sow was going to come back out, at some point with the cubs. So we have to take our time. And that bear comes out, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that's bigger than the sow we saw. And that sow was pretty huge. And so as the bear keeps zigzagging its way through from inside the woods, outside into visual, inside the woods, outside, we're trying to wait to see if any cubs are following it. And something absolutely great happens. As it comes out, it sits there and it just kind of pops up like it's sitting down on its butt and looks around, and I'm thinking, man, do I shoot this thing? And I'm second guessing everything except for I'm on the scope. And I'm watching the patterns. I'm watching where I'm supposed to hit every time to make sure that my shot is very accurate. And I'm telling Ryan, I'm like, hey man, you tell me it's good, it's going to be a good shot. And so that's what I'm listening for. I'm listening for Ryan. I'm going through all this emotional stuff in my head. And then the bear finally comes in. It gave us one more, walk out, and a perfect walk in where it stood for one or 2 seconds, and I took that perfect shot.
I hit him on the spot, baby. See right now.
Right there, baby. Right there. Boom. I was shaking worse than you were.
Oh, dude. I was only shaking because I was holding that grip so long. I was trying to pull it into my shoulder that my hand started shaking.
good bear, man.
Oh my God.
And you get a sizzle stick too.
I was looking for one.
What do you think?
I'm fucking happy, dude.
Fuck yeah, my
Give me that
man.
thing. Just no more tongue action. No more tongue.
It was pretty awesome to be there to see Mike Rios take a, just shy of 300-pound black bear boar and, experience that, film that, document that, and share that time in the blind together. Unfortunately, the other baits went cold, and Mike Scar did not get a chance to shoot a bear. That's not what these events are about. We want everybody to, have a chance to take home the target species, but it's about, being together, breaking bread, just spending time together with fellow veterans and, red-blooded Americans, citizen patriots. And, these camps do that, and we're able to build relationships that will last a lifetime.
For me, putting on the Purple Heart hunts and a big part of the community getting behind it is to show how much gratitude we have for the men and women who have risked everything to give us our way of life.
I can't say thank you in order to express how I feel about the community I just got introduced to here. They came out, a lot of the restaurants came out and they brought us dinner, pizzas. Every night we were out and talking to someone new, some new owners, some new restaurants. Randy, Jake, Jared, Ryan, his wife, and especially his kids. Those are wonderful kids. Those are gonna be some banging adults one day. Just being settled in there and being able to, they're hugging me and they're shaking my hand and we're laughing and we're having drinks together like we've known each other our whole life. I can't thank these institutions enough, and these people with their own hard work, building their own businesses, saying, here, I want to give this to you so you can enjoy your time, and for them to say thank you to me. I want to say I appreciate this.
If you're a veteran out there, you got to sign up for these hunts. Get in touch with Ryan off the grid. Whether it's a hunt he's putting on, I'm sure he can get you in touch with something that that might mesh for you. But these hunts they're very special, and it'll bring you back like you're back in the service, whatever branch it is that you were in. Or bring you back, hanging out with the guys, and it's one hell of a time.
Getting to meet each one of these war vets individually, you get a real feel for their characteristics and class of a human being, and you form different bonds with each one of them, but they're deep bonds, and they're bonds that'll never break. These people are going to be people that are going to be part of my life and have a huge impact on the community for years to come.
When I spend time with veterans, you're spending time with yourself. I'm remembering that I used to walk with giants, even though in my day-to-day life it's hard. I forget, and I come down on myself. I try to keep myself going, and I'm at the process of learning to love yourself again and reinvent yourself so you can live this other kind of life. And when I sit, and then when I get in a room full of veterans, it reminds me that, yeah, I walked with the greatest of men. They put everything on the line for that person, or me, or whoever was standing next to them. Everything. It's an incredible journey that no one should forget. And I think the more we're reminded about that, the better we're going to hail.